Hi everyone. Okay, so I've got a new deck. It's called the Cosmic Tarot. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to be using this today. So I'm going to have a play with this. I'm also going to use the Kipper cards, and I'll see what else I'm drawn to. Obviously I'll use my message deck. That might be it for this week though. Okay, so this is going to be a weekly reading for, well, the rest of this week, I suppose. I know it's Tuesday today, but just, up until Sunday. So let's see, what is the current energy of the collective this week? I love shuffling a new deck before it goes like sticky and hard for the cards to shuffle. 10 of Wands, so the current energy, wow, we have a bit of a burden here, but actually, this is a breakthrough that's happening. It's not going to be anything to, sing and dance about right away, but we do have a breakthrough, a small little breakthrough right now. So this is current energy, not for the week. This is like right now. We're experiencing a very small breakthrough, which is going to see the end of this cycle. Someone's been struggling to reach the finish line. Someone's been stuck like just before the finish line for a couple of weeks now, like really struggled to make progress, to move forwards. Why? Because of divine timing, because all of this happened to had to happen at the right time. Why have we been stuck for so long? Okay, we've been stuck so close to the finish line for a couple of weeks now because of cosmic energy as well. Interesting that I've been drawn to use the Cosmic Tarot for this, and it's just a confirmation that there's been certain astrological events that had to happen, certain kind of cosmic events. Planets had to align in certain ways, things like that. For example, Pluto goes direct on the 3rd of October. So little things like that where we have been waiting for these kind of energy portals to open. So that's the current energy, and I am really loving that card there. Okay, so now I've got the current energy. I want to see what is going on in the collective this week. So let's see what is going on in the collective this week between the masculines and feminines to start with. Then we can always go into the separate energies after. 10 of Swords, another 10. Wow. This is making way for communication this week. I am going to pull some more cards about this, but 2 10s, there's a big cycle ending this week, and it definitely feels like it's going to be when Pluto goes direct. There's a reason why I've not done weekly readings for so long, and all of a sudden I've just guided to do a little one now. To give us that fixed timeline, sometimes you watch a reading and it might not come true for a couple of weeks or months even. I do tend to predict things early, especially for myself, and sometimes I get drawn to rewatch old videos and I'm like, oh, that has actually happened now. Whereas my weekly ones do tend to really focus on the weekly energies. But whenever you stumble across this video, it is the right time for you to watch it. But just kind of like if you're finding it now this week, it really does feel like there's a reason why all this is happening right now, and it is related to Pluto going direct. 2 10s here, big completion. Also, I've just noticed here in this 10 of Wands card, that is Saturn up there. So last week we had Saturn going direct after spending 5 months and a bit retrograde. Pluto's been retrograde for just as long as Saturn, basically, around and about. Something about these 2 planets going direct, which is going to see a major completion here. What is this completion about, Spirit? Okay, this completion is about karma's being kind of like released and stuff, so there is a lot of healing. But actually, when these 2 planets are going direct, so from the 3rd of October, which is going to be the Thursday, from Thursday onwards, we are going to see huge downloads of what action can be taken. These planets in retrograde, this combination for the Twin Flame Collective has meant that we've had 5 months of really intense growth, painful even, awakenings, like uncomfortable situations, like where you've been pushed out of your comfort zone, or, things might have been taken from you, like that kind of energy of these real 5 months of going within and reconnecting with ourselves, healing and realizing truths about our connections, about ourselves. And now when these planets are going direct, so after Thursday, we're going to be able to start acting on this growth. It's like you've been put in like a chrysalis or a cocoon, and it's now time to come out of it. It is breaking free, you know. Look at this Ten of Swords card. It is breaking free. I really see this as preparing to communicate for many. Key word there is preparing. So don't start panicking if you don't see communication. This is the jigsaw coming together this week. It feels like you were trying to do a jigsaw and you couldn't find one of the edges or one of the corners, so you just didn't bother doing the rest of it. You were like, well, I can't find the edge of a corner, so I'm just going to leave it. And then maybe recently you've gone back to the jigsaw and been like, oh, actually I can do a lot of the middle pieces. So you've really nearly completed this whole jigsaw. Still can't find the missing piece. Well, this week you look under your sofa and there it is. There's the missing piece all along. But you put off doing the middle bit because you were waiting for all of the edges to be complete. It's like, no, you do the middle work, you know, before you kind of close it in. And then now you've got this missing piece coming your way. Sorry, that was a really poorly conveyed download from Spirit, but that's how I kind of saw it. I saw someone getting this missing piece out from under the sofa and finally having that missing corner. The piece was never missing. Never missing. It was hidden a little bit from Spirit, maybe. It was hidden away, but it was never missing. All is going to be revealed at the right time. Okay, the rest of this week, what else do we have going on in the Twin Flame Collective? Bit of anxiety going on as well, I am sensing that, but it's all head. I've not got any kind of like heart blocks here, I'm sensing head. I'm sensing like mental conflicts. With the Emperor here, maybe mental conflicts more for the masculine of this connection. Someone's stepping into their power this week. Yeah, the masculine energy. Okay, so we have, I said before about when these planets go direct, it is about getting ready for action, for time to take action. We've got lovers on the bottom as well, so time to take action towards this connection. And I'm hearing like a gun, and it's like people are going to start running. So it is this masculine of the connection, the masculine energy is preparing to take action, ready to take action, going to be going after what they want. They've had a tower moment recently. The masculine of your connection has had a tower moment in the last month or so. And if you watch one of my readings from September, it could very well have been that weekend that I channeled, which was last weekend, I think, actually. This masculine's had this tower moment and they've rebuilt after this tower moment, but it's very much in the back of their mind. Whatever realization, whatever feelings came to the surface with that tower moment, they have since recovered from, but they've not forgotten these feelings. There was like an intense love that came over them, which really saw them break away from kind of karmic situations or really realize what their heart desires. And then once this wave of emotions kind of settled down, they managed to recover and maybe even carry on distracting themselves. And it's like, no, now on Thursday when Pluto goes direct, they're going to be taking action on this tower moment, on whatever came to mind with this tower moment. What else do we have going on this week, Spirit, please? Five of Wands, preparation. There might be a little bit of conflict in the energy, but this is a good conflict. I'm sensing this is a good rivalry. The Five of Wands in most decks has 5 boys with their sticks, you know. Here we have 2. There's 1 wand on the floor, and they're holding 4 wands. 4 of Wands is the union card. This week, whatever behavior or situation that needed to be released before you can come into union with your counterpart, that's being dropped. Yeah, that's coming to an end this week. The 5th wand is being dropped to leave the 4 wands, to leave the union. They're still going to take time for this to happen, for the union to actually happen, but it's like finally we've let go of that burden, that extra obstacle. I'm loving the way this reading is coming together. I love working with new decks as well, because you see the cards so differently. We have the High Priestess, which jumped out with the Star and the Magician. Something's happening at night time. When tomorrow night is balancing something out in your connection. Tomorrow night is going to be very big. It's the night where, sorry, for those who don't know when I've uploaded this, tomorrow night refers to the 2nd of October, which is the night where Pluto starts going direct. And we've got the Omega here. It's ending a really big cycle. There's a completion here. There's a balancing of energies, a calming of emotions. So any really tense or like heated emotions are softening now. So that's all kind of like simmering down to leave clarity of mind. The feminine in this connection is very, not like cunning, but very aware of what's happening. She senses the energy, she feels the calmness. For some, do an Akashic record meditation, because I think that's going to help. So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, if you've been struggling to let go of a behaviour or situation that needs to end, if you're the one that's had this 5th wand, whether that be a karmic partner, whether it be a certain behaviour which you really struggle to shift, whatever kind of situation that is, if you're the one that struggled to let go of it, do an Akashic record meditation and ask to be shown where this stems from, where this comes from. Manifesting union here, manifesting all the tools to succeed. Someone's third eye is finally open to this connection, and this triangle this way is the masculine way, the feminine is upside down. So the feminine is point at the bottom, the masculine is the base this way. Third eye clear, but the third eye here is not just clear. It's like they're not just seeing the future, they're seeing the present as well. Their third eye is connected to their actual eyes. They're seeing it all, the whole situation. Someone has a full 360 view of this. Someone understands completely now. It's all connecting. Seeing someone doing a dot to dot. All the dots are connecting. It's all aligning here. And the Star card, wishes are coming true. Flamingos are a huge sign of union for me. They're actually a sign of marriage for me. To me, they're a sign that, you will be, a personal message about marriage, I should say. That, you will be married. So this long-term wish that you have with this person, whether that be getting married, that is going to come true. This is a special message for those who have been worried about maybe marrying the person that that's on their mind. I'm just going to get Ace of Cups on the bottom here. I'm hearing it, I can see clearly now. The rain is going. Sometimes when it's been raining for a long time, then the sun comes out, everyone looks at the sky looking for rainbows, and they forget to just appreciate that the sun is here. Don't always go looking for rainbows. Sometimes just enjoy basking in the sun. Just enjoy being in that moment. Be happy that the rain is gone. We don't all need rainbows and unicorns to be happy. Just warmth and light. For some, don't set your sights too far ahead right now, because obviously this is a very optimistic and wonderful message for this week, but union doesn't happen overnight. We have the 5th wand being dropped to leave the 4 wands. We have the masculine getting ready to take action because of these downloads they received as part of their tower moment. We have things balancing out, everything becoming a lot calmer and huge burdens ending this week. and we will have a solid and stable offer coming soon. So this week there could be an offer coming in for 3D, but yeah, just know that union does not happen overnight. You know, I'm not saying by the end of this week it'll be fine, because I don't sense it will be. I feel like it's going to take a little bit more time to be stable. But this week is the turning point. This week is huge. This is the week where you'll look back and be like, that was when it all changed. Pluto going direct on the 3rd is huge. And what's funny is I said I was going to read with this deck earlier. I think I've just done everything I needed to. Number 3, marriage. That's what was open in the box. Maybe that's all I needed that deck for, because I don't actually feel drawn to it anymore now I've seen that. But I felt such a pull before. 3rd of October, marriage, union. This is the moment where it all changes. It really, really is. Okay. I'm hearing the song Perfect Moment now. Feel like this is your moment. Okay. I'm actually just going to get some message cards now, because I don't feel drawn to any of the other decks. I really like that message that came through, and Spirit saying don't pry too much. You know, this is all we need to know right now. So it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine watching this, these are messages from your counterpart. So for those watching, what does their counterpart want to tell them? Oh, jumped out of my hands. Look away, I am about to make a move. Do we need any more? Give it a couple more shuffles to see if any more want to come out. Look away, I'm about to make a move. What else does this person want to say? I haven't given up. Yeah, they might have even told you that they've given up. I don't mean to ignore you. Yeah, they might have even told you that they've given up. They might have been like, no, it's not working, I'm walking away. They're about to make a move. They are about to return. Yeah. You're the reason for my existence. You give me hope. And one final message from this person, please. I can't wait for the day I can call you my wife. Wow. And we had the marriage in number 3. Huge. And the flamingos to me as well. I said that's a sign of marriage. It is happening. This week is so important. You will honestly look back at this week and you'll be like, yeah, that is the week where it changed. For some, save this reading and rewatch it in a month's time, and you'll be surprised how much of it has come true. Okay, I'm sending you so much love and light. I hope you have a really wonderful Pluto going direct day and a really good week. If you would like to order my message deck, it's 90 messages from your counterpart, and you can order it on my website. I'll put the link in the description box below. I'm closed for personal readings at the moment. I'm not offering any. I've closed my shop today because I felt guided to. I'm seeing a bit of a career move for me, so that I can offer you more and kind of get away from a corporate world. Okay, it was 1818 as I said that. Okay, sending you lots of love and light.